National carrier Kenya Airways has reduced its staff numbers by 220 from the start of the year in a voluntary early retirement exercise undertaken to cut down costs. KQ CEO Alan Kilavuka says they are aiming at reducing staff costs by 35% and are in talks with some of its aircraft lessors to reduce payments on its fleet by up to 50% until the aviation industry recovers from the effects of the COVID-19 pandemic.
In efforts to right-size the organization with the current business environment, Kenya Airways has let go of 220 of its employees in efforts to reduce its wage bill. According to the airline's Chief Executive Officer Alan Kilavuka, they initiated a voluntary early retirement exercise at the beginning of the year to reduce their operating costs, as well as allow some senior employees to exit voluntarily.
The latest that we've done is to have a voluntary exit program for staff who the people who would want to exit, and we've allowed them to exit at this stage. Actually in January of 2021. So that will reduce our wage bill somewhat.
With the exercise, the airline hopes to reduce employee-related costs on its books by 35%. And to cut costs further, the airline is in talks with some of its lenders to reduce payments they make on a monthly basis and only pay if and when an aircraft takes to the skies. To this effect, they are looking to reduce payments to the lenders by 50% to stay afloat.
The key and the most important thing is to make sure that I'm communicating to staff so that they understand the situation as is and they appreciate it. And the staff have been very, very understanding. I mean, at points last year, the payout to them was, I remember in July, it was 19%, for example. That is not pretty, but they were very understanding and they pulled through.
In a memo to staff last month, Kenya Airways said it planned further pay cuts for employees of as much as 30%. According to the International Air Transport Association, IATA, its initial forecast of 50% of pre-crisis passenger traffic levels in 2021 has a downside risk as governments respond to new COVID-19 variants. The association further says global passenger traffic fell 66% and cargo demand by 10.6% in the full year 2020.